New Orleans' DeMarcus Cousins remains very bullish on the Pelicans' potential. New Orleans' response to being down double digits early to normally steady San Antonio offered evidence to back up Cousins' forecast. Anthony Davis had 29 points and 11 rebounds, Cousins added 24 points and 15 rebounds, and the Pelicans turned an early 15-point hole into a 30-point lead before cruising to a 107-90 victory over the Spurs on Wednesday night, Thursday in Manila. "Well, be scary, this is basically a brand new team, a brand new identity," Cousins said, noting that starting point guard Rajon Rondo has only played in 5 games after missing the first 13 with a core muscle injury. "With Rajon coming back, now we've got to find a whole new way of playing, not saying we're switching up our style but just getting him accustomed to playing with us and us playing with him." Rondo played less than 23 minutes, scoring 6 points to go with 5 rebounds and 4 assists, but the Pelicans appeared more fluid and organized when he was in the game, particularly on the defensive end. The Spurs shot only 39.8%, 35 of 88, for the game and finished 6 of 24 from three-point range. "The defense is what's going to make our offense go, and tonight we did a great job," Davis said. "When we do that, we're a tough team to beat. We really don't like to run plays every time down. If we can get a stop and push it up the floor and get an easy basket in transition, then we'd much rather do that." Jrue Holiday scored 13 points and Darius Miller chipped in 13 on 4 three-pointers for the Pelicans. Pau Gasol had 17 points and LaMarcus Aldridge 16 in a largely frustrating night for San Antonio. Gasol was called for 3 fouls in the second quarter and was subbed out with his team clinging to a 40-39 lead. By halftime, New Orleans led 50-42. The Pelicans played well for 3 quarters. "They were the more aggressive team and they made shots, executed well," Spurs coach Greg Popovich said. "We played very unwisely in a lot of different situations for the last 3 quarters." Rudy Gay scored 19 points for the Spurs, who led 17-2 on Patty Mills' 22-foot jumper about halfway through the first quarter. New Orleans closed the first half on a 15-2 run, during which Davis had 6 points on a 10-foot jumper, a finger roll and alley-oop dunk. The Pelicans blew the game open by closing the third quarter with a 26-6 run fueled largely by Davis, who scored 12 of his points in the period and also had a steal to set up one of Miller's threes. "They just picked up their intensity and we never picked up ours," Aldridge said. "We had turnovers and did not move the ball as well, so they were able to take advantage of that. They outplayed us tonight." Tip-In's Spurs, DeJounte Murray scored 14 points and Kyle Anderson had 12 points. Gasol was San Antonio's leading rebounder with 9. Gasol was 7 of 11 shooting, including 3 of 5 from three-point range. The Spurs lost for just the 3rd time in 10 games. Pelicans, Cousins received his 4th technical foul this season for criticizing officials after no foul was called when the ball was tipped away from him.